Hello everyone, Qeth here, and today I have a little device which allows you to get instant health potions from witches. Now this would of course be hooked up to either a witch farm or a mob system which sorted witches out. So first of all, let me show you it in action. Place TNT there, pull this lever, you light the TNT, and just before the TNT goes off, pistons extend and crush the witches for just a second. And then the drops will go here, and it also works as an experience farm. So if you go up to the corner there, you'll get experience. Now, the way that this works is that witches have to be holding an instant health to drop it, and a player has to kill them. So TNT, which is lit by a player, will solve the problem of the player having to kill them. And the way that you make them hold an instant health potion is by making them take damage. So as soon as a witch takes damage, it will hold an instant health potion and drink it until it's back up to full health. So what this does is it actually crushes the witches just before they die. And once they get hurt by that just split second of crushing, they'll hold the instant health potion and start to drink it. Now before they finish and put it away, the TNT goes off and kills them. So that's why they drop instant health potions. Now, it may look a little bit complicated, but it's really not. It's pretty simple. There are a lot of different little contraptions in here, but a lot of it is just a delay so that the pistons will extend. And this device right here you may recognize from another one of my tutorials, which was just a Tnt Mob Killer. So this piston up here prevents the experience from flying up into the air, and this piston just allows you to push the TNT to the center there without the mobs getting in your way. This pane, glass pane, just allows you to light the TNT while not allowing the TNT to fly off to the side. So that's that. Back here is the redstone. This is a bud switch, and that's how it detects when you light the TNT. You place it and it activates once, and then if you light it, bud switch back there will activate again, and that's how it knows to extend. So that's how it works. Now let me show you how to build it. Alright, so first off, decide where you want your mobs to fall from. Dig one block into the ground and have a hopper facing backwards right there. That hopper is going to go into a double chest. Now around this hopper, build 4 blocks up. I like to put glass in the front just so you can see the mobs. Alright, so now for the pistons, you're going to have your crusher pistons right here. Those are 2 sticky pistons, 1 block off the ground. And then you're going to have a bud switch piston back here. This is the 4th block from the ground. And those are all sticky pistons. Now the 2 regular pistons will go, one here. It's got to be in line with the bud switch piston. And then 1 up a block and in a block. And that'll prevent the experience from flying out. Now these 2 pistons are just powered by this lever right here. So on the block in between the 2 pistons. Alright, now last thing you want to do is just place a glass pane right there. Or sorry, down a block right there where your TNT will be. So that's going to be in line with the piston that pushes the TNT and your bud switch piston. And then you can build up a few blocks if you want, and all the way up to your mob system. Alright, so this bud switch piston needs a redstone block right there. And then we're just going to build out like so. 1 block, down a block, and then over 3 blocks. Now we're going to connect it to these pistons here by that block next to the top piston. And that's going to have a repeater in it and a repeater facing into there. Alright, so just repeaters along these 3 blocks as well, and between them you want a sticky piston with a solid block on top. So that's going to be your monostable circuit, which will ensure that the pistons just extend for a second, because you only need them to crush the mobs for 1 second. Alright, so all these repeaters get set to maximum delay, and now you need to set up your bud switch. So block right there, take the redstone power from the block, and then build out, and once you reach this repeater, you go up, go over again, and the block that will create the bud switch is this one right here. So you want a repeater facing into there, and very important, make sure it's set to maximum delay, and then just connect it up, and that's your bud switch. So you can test it. If you place a block here, it'll extend once, and if you break it, it'll go back. Alright, and you should see that if everything is working correctly, your pistons will extend after the second update. So nothing happens there. Oh, let me set the time today. Nothing happens the first time you hit it, but once you break it the second time, pistons will extend for just a second. And that's all you have to do. So now if you put witches in there, oh, don't forget your water at the bottom, very important. So if you put witches in there, you can have your TNT, push it in, light it, it'll update a second time, pistons will extend, crush them, and blow it up, and all your drops will go into this chest right here. So that's how you build it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was helpful for you, and I will see you next time.